What's up, everybody? Well, I got another FIREBAT mini PC gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're going to check ourselves out some Mad Max. Now, so far it's run great on everything, but I have a feeling it might have some issues at 1080p high with the amount of VRAM it probably needs. I mean, the Steam Deck can use 6, and we all know Linux is quite light compared to Windows, so it's got way more RAM and VRAM, it can actually, have 6 gigs be VRAM and then still have plenty left for the game. Windows half the time takes like a gig and some change if you let it just be stock and don't fiddle with it, so that doesn't leave very much on like something that would only have 16 gigs normally, like on my own D1 Extreme. That one I only use 6 most of the time too. This one I just let it do 8 gigs of VRAM. With 24 I figure that's still plenty normal RAM left. And anything that needs more than that probably wouldn't run good on this thing anyway. That's the way I see it. But anyway, this guy though, I set it to 8 gigs and unfortunately it only wants to use 4, so half the time it screws me over in games. At least except for light games. But this one's a wild card, so I don't know. I guess let's stop wondering and let's go find out. Well, alright. Little bit of a weird annoying situation. I went to go get the settings screen as I usually do, and it seemed as though OBS was going to work. But then right before I, started recording, I was like, alright, let's go make sure it's centered and everything, right? That way we don't get a garbage looking thing most of the time. Sometimes it'll lie to me. So I alt-tabbed out, and then I'm met with this. Okay, wow. There we go. So, normally, this would be kind of like that from doing like 720p, or it would be like that, and then I would just kind of bring it back in, rein it in, and everything would be good. But, yeah, with this game, no matter what I do, I cannot line it up. And as you can see, every time I alt-tab out, it changes the damn resolution anyway, so it's like playing a losing battle. And then, I bet you, if I go back to the game, it's going to go back to like 1200p. How much you want to bet? Yeah? So no matter what, I can't alt-tab out of the game or I lose my resolution. So I was like, okay, well, I'd love to get you guys some camera recorded game or some screen recorded gameplay, but I'm not going to do it if it's going to look like shit. I'd rather just point the camera at the screen and get you guys some actual gameplay. So that's what I'm going to do. So just want to let you guys know why there's no screen recorded gameplay. It like worked, but at the same time didn't work. Well, alright, since this game and OBS and alt-tabbing and all that stuff doesn't get along, we're pretty much forced to do this all camera recorded. So we're at 1080p. I saw the screen flash, so I know it changed the resolution. My afterburner windows changed size and all that, so I know it actually changed. So we're going to do high, and high probably won't get us a constant 60, but at the same time, we're just going to try it out, and then we'll try 900p low or medium and 720p low and all that good stuff too. So let's get into the game. Alright, let's get some gameplay here. Yeah, definitely not 60 plus. Getting like 40s. Playable FPS wise, but unfortunately we're getting that lame frame time skip bullshit that we get. I don't like it very much, but luckily it doesn't bother everybody. I wished I could just like not get bothered by that. Alright, there we go.
She's full! But let's bring an extra for refueling or blowing something up. Now, let us make haste before the nightly hunters return to their lair.
There we go. Wouldn't let me in my own vehicle for a second. I was like, what the hell? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Driving like this sucks already, just from the first couple feet I've driven. Walking around was somewhat doable, but trying to drive like this is like nearly impossible. I'm so gonna drive off a cliff. But whatever, if I do, we'll just reload. It's no big deal. It's just a game after all. But yeah, we shouldn't be trying to play this on high, 1080p on a system like this anyway.
Gate unguarded. There's a lane safe. Huh?
So let's make this one count.
Okay, so we can get that can we stowed earlier out.
Don't stray.
Exaltation.
Alright, and with that, let's go drop it down to 900p. So now we're going to go normal, 900p. There is no low in this game, so this is as low as it goes. But I think I could still turn some stuff like down from high and stuff for 720p, or we'll just leave the settings the same and drop the resolution if we have to. But judging by this screen, we probably still will have to, and might not be able to get 60 in this game no matter what. But at this point, I just wanted to stop with the frame time skip. Alright, now we got 900p normal settings. We still got those frame time skips, but we're at least getting closer to 60 FPS now.
Wardens of this place, murder on sight. The fiends that tend this catacomb don't like strangers. Ah, the dangling man killers everywhere. Be careful.
Well, being careful getting frame time skips like this is easier said than done. Yeah, this is definitely not very enjoyable.
More traps ahead.
Oops. But yeah, I think it mostly is a VRAM problem. That's what I want to say this frame time thing is. I'm just not 100% positive, because sometimes it's still not using that much and still does it. That's the only thing preventing me from saying 100% with a certainty that that's what it is. But at the same time, I think it's now time for us to go and drop it down to 720p. And hopefully that'll get us down to enough, or at least enough VRAM for us to not have these crazy frame time skips. But I have a feeling no matter what we do, we're probably going to have those in this game, and it might just not be a very great experience on this thing. But hey, let's go try everything we can try. Alright, now for 720p, I went and turned everything down to normal and everything that could be turned off to off. So we'll see what we can do, but this menu screen not looking so hot. If we're already still getting the frame time skips, I don't know why we wouldn't when we got back into the game, you know? So, I just have a feeling this game's just not for this kind of system no matter what. Unless it's just mine that does this. But, in any case, let's get back to the game. Here we are back in the game.
Will slowly pulsate my memory. We will dazzle the eyes of the unbelievers, and together we shall preach the undying gospel.
Well, we're getting decent FPS, but we're still getting those wonky frame times.
You shall be clothed in a skin created for you by the glorious numinous.
Alright. Can I shoot that down or something? Well, let's just try going up here. Maybe I'm just supposed to go up and around or something and open it.
Sit down this. Flashlight.
Cool. Useful.
Still works too.
Yes! There you are, Sonny! And you got the whole world up there in your hand! You got a choice to make. Which one shall be your prize? Choose! We get down here so we can escape with our skins!
Alright, let's go do what we're supposed to do. I kinda like that one the best. Uh-oh. Alright, so I can evade with RB. Sheesh. L, B, and X. Okay. Right, L, B, and B. Excuse me. Oops. Screwed myself up there a little bit, but we got him, I think. Yep. Alright. I survived somehow with all that frame time skipping and whatnot. We still got through. And alright. I think this is a great spot for us to stop, so let's go wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap from Mad Max on the FIREBAT Mini PC. And unfortunately, no matter what you do, it seems to have that weird frame time skipping. Now, at least on low with everything off, it's not as bad, but still doesn't make driving very fun, at least for me. But hey, if it's something that doesn't affect you guys, and it's still good enough for you, well, at least now you know how it runs, which is the whole point of these videos. But sucks that it couldn't do good. It's the first system that kinda couldn't handle it at 60 plus most of the time. But now we'll get to go see how it does on the small form factor PC. For all I know, maybe it can't handle it at 4K, but if it and the Steam Deck and the Ally so well, I have a feeling it'll do great. Probably like 110, 120 FPS maxed out 4K, but that's just my guess. Let's wait and see until the next video, because that's what's coming up next. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video though, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.